Hello, dear friends. We're together today for about 25 minutes of practice, and we're going to get started on the back in Shavasana. So go ahead and lay all the way down in any comfortable position, and right away begin to intentionally relax your body in space. So feeling the weight of your bones being drawn on by gravity, and feeling the flesh and the organs soften gently away from the bones. Our practice today will be focused on uptaking sweetness. And what I want us to feel for is moving and breathing in the practice in a way that feels really sweet. So right now, start to intentionally feel how lovely it is in your body and in your energy field to just relax in space. Over the next few moments, start to deepen your breath. Inhale, send a breath down towards your low belly and your abdomen. As you exhale, soften even more into the earth and feel tension start to drain gently out of the body. And do that a few more times. Really intentionally use the quality and the depth of your breath to go inside, spreading open belly, ribs, and chest. As you exhale, softening more and more layers of holding, patterns of gripping. Let's add some let go sighs out the mouth. Next time you inhale, spread the breath into low belly, sides of waist and lower back. Out the mouth, exhale, take a sigh. Again, through the nose, inhale, spread breath into low belly and low back. Exhale, sigh out your mouth. I'm adding a hold. Through the nose, breathe in, spread belly, sides of waist, low back. Hold the breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and take a sigh. Again, inhale, spread low belly, sides of waist, lower back. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, take a sigh. Inhale, plant your feet flat on the mat, brush heels with fingertips, setting up for some abdominals. Inhale, spread the breath down into belly. Hold the breath, lift the right leg up, take your left hand across the thigh. Exhale, press the thigh into the hand, pull low belly down. Inhale, spread a breath into low belly and low back. Step down. Hold your inhale, lift left leg up, right palm crosses. Exhale, press thigh and hand lightly together, pull low belly down. Inhale, big full breath, lower down. Hold the breath, lift right leg up. Left palm goes across into the thigh. Exhale, press them together. Press the right side of your low back into the floor. Inhale, deeply step down. Hold your breath. Lift left leg up. Take right palm across. Exhale, press thigh and hand together. Draw low belly down, pressing back down. Inhale, spread your low back on the floor. Step down. Hold the breath. Lift right leg up. Left palm goes across. Exhale, press thigh and hand together, pull low belly down, step back through center. Inhale, hold your breath, lift left leg up, right palm crosses, press the leg and hand together. Exhale, pull low belly down, press low back down. Inhale, step all the way down, and exhale, release into the floor. Total relaxation. Now clasp your hands behind the back of your head and neck for elbow to knee modified. Inhale, curl head and shoulder blades up. Hold the breath, curl tailbone up. Exhale, twist towards the left thigh, straighten right leg to the sky. Inhale, come back to center, bend both knees. Hold the breath, curl tailbone up. Exhale, twist towards right thigh, left leg goes straight up to the sky. Inhale, come back through to center, big full breath, hold the breath, curl tailbone up. Exhale, twist left, straighten right leg about halfway down towards the ground. Inhale, come back to center. Hold the breath, curl tailbone up. Exhale, twisting right, extend left leg again about halfway to the ground. Inhale, come back to center. Hold the breath, press low back down. Exhale, twist left, straighten right leg to hover just an inch off the floor. Come back to center, breathe in. Exhale, twist right, left leg straightens an inch off the floor. Come back to center, breathe in. And exhale, lower head and shoulders all the way down. Bring the feet as wide as the mat and knock your knees slowly side to side. You'll just be spinning on the knife edge of your feet, windshield wipering the legs. Inhale deeply into your belly. Exhale, land the legs over to the left, maybe adding on by hooking left ankle over right thigh. Inhale, spread a breath into the right side of your waist and ribs. Exhale, sigh out your mouth. One more like that. Inhale, spread a breath, right waist, ribs, chest. Exhale, let go and soften, feeling the sweetness of that release in the right side body. Unhook left ankle, come back through center, and then exhale, knock the knees over to the right. Again, you can stay as you are, feet as wide as your mat, or hook right ankle over left thigh. Inhale, spread a breath wide, left hip, waist, and ribs. Exhale, maybe out your mouth, and see if you can relax the left thigh to the ground a little more. One more time. Inhale, spread left waist, ribs, and chest. Maybe out the mouth. Exhale, soften into the earth. Slowly unwind your legs, come back up through to center, and plant your feet for bridge, brushing heels again with fingertips, palms relaxed out by your sides. Inhale, spread your back body along the floor. Exhale, curl the tailbone up and lift the hips as high as feels appropriate. Remember, we're chasing after what feels good, so if you go so high that your low back hurts, come down an inch or two and find a little bit of extra space. Breathe through the whole expansion of your core. Inhale, spread belly and ribs. Exhale, press the four corners of your feet down into the mat. Inhale again, spread a breath down towards your pelvis. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, sending your sit bones towards your knees to lengthen your lower back. Tuck the tailbone and slowly start to lower down upper back, lower back, hips all the way to the mat. Hug your knees into your chest, rock a little bit side to side. Roll all the way over onto your right side and lay on your belly, just flipping yourself over like a pancake. Flatten your palms and place your forehead right on top. And take a couple breaths here to spread your low back open. Inhale, feel your low back and the top rim of your pelvis expand. As you exhale, soften your low belly against the floor. Now come on into Sphinx pose. Place your elbows right underneath the heads of your shoulders, measuring the distance between elbows by grabbing opposing biceps. Bring the palms into prayer position. Inhale. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift up into plank on your forearms. Reach back strongly through your heels and hug the leg muscles to the bone. Press into the elbows and send the hips up now into Dolphin Pose. Inhale. Reach your breath around the sides of your ribs. Exhale, press your elbows down and forward, lengthening your spine up towards the sky. And feel how sweet it is to intentionally create space between each of your vertebrae here. Now you're either welcome to stay in stillness, or if you want to add a little extra fire, the next time you inhale, shift your chin forward over your thumbs. Press into your arms. Exhale, shift back into dolphin. Try that again if you'd like. Inhale, shift forward, press into the wrists. Exhale, reach back through the legs, hips up and back. Now set the knees down. Toes can stay tucked or untucked. Sit back on your heels. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, bend your elbows, open your chest, prana mudra. Twice more. Inhale, arms sweep up, maybe very softly relaxing shoulders and neck, prana mudra. Last one. Inhale, sweep forward and up. Exhale, open the chest, bending the elbows. Plant the hands flat on the mat and lift your hips up, downward facing dog. first down dog, so take a couple moments just to feel it out with your breath. And then we'll add a little flow here. Next time you inhale, shift forward into plank. Exhale, lift up and back, downward dog, core nice and firm. Twice more. Inhale to shift forward, plank pose. Exhale, hips up and back, downward dog. Last one, inhale forward into plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Now next time you inhale, take your right leg up and back and bring it through into pigeon. Right knee towards the right wrist, and then settle down. As you exhale, place maybe forearms or chest or even forehead down onto the mat. Let's go right into breathing in a way that creates lots of space and release in the hips. Next time you inhale, spread a breath down towards your pelvic floor. Exhale, relax the bones of your pelvis. Inhale, spread a breath into the middle back ribs. Exhale, maybe with the sigh, melt even more. See if you can soften some gripping. One more time, inhale, spread a breath into the back of your heart. Exhale, flutter your lips. Take a moment here to just simply feel how those breaths allowed you to create a bit more release, a bit more ease in your pigeon pose. Now inhale, walk up onto your hands and sit over onto the right hip. Straighten your left leg out in front of you. The first option is Janu Shavasana, fold the right leg in towards the inner thigh of the left. Second option is to bring the leg back behind you for half Virasana, so the right toes pointing back by the right hip. You have the option to either fold forward in either of these shapes, or bring your hands back behind you, lift your hips as you inhale, exhale, tuck the tailbone, and then lay all the way down onto your back. So depending on what feels best for your body, you can work into any one of those three variations. Land in the pose and start to breathe deeply so that you can relax even more heavily into the earth. For those of you reclined backwards, it's quite hard to access breath into the lower back here. So play with breathing into the sides of the waist and the lower belly instead, getting a little bit more skillful about how you place your breath. Next, inhale, slowly rise yourself back up to seated. As you exhale, bring your right leg around and either take it into a cross-legged seat with the right leg in front, or if you have half lotus, take the right leg on top into half lotus. Right hand back behind you or wrapping around to bind your foot. Let's twist. Inhale, lift the crown of your head, and as you exhale, take your left hand across to your right knee. Press down firmly through both of your sit bones. Use that grounding action to inhale, lift up through your spine. From there, create more space, and as you exhale, you might twist more or simply fill that space with breath. Inhale, extend upwards through the crown of your head. Exhale, release, come back to center. Next, into a forward fold. Again, you can either stay in half lotus, right leg on top, or in that cross-legged seat. Fold forward, maybe even reaching the arms or forearms down onto the ground. Inhale, with your breath, spread the bones of your pelvis apart. Exhale, soften through belly, through throat, through scalp. Next, inhale, breathe all the way from lower back, up middle back, up to upper back. Exhale, relax your neck. Inhale, rise yourself all the way back up to seated. Unwind your legs. Roll over your legs and step back into downward facing dog. Big breath in down dog. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Left leg rises, breathe in. Exhale, step through for pigeon. And start to forward bend over the front left leg. Find the position that feels the sweetest. Resist the urge here to force yourself deeper into the fold, and instead find the place where you can breathe deeply into the back body. The next time you inhale, spread your breath again down towards the low back, down towards the hips. Exhale, see if you can release another layer of holding in your pelvis. Inhale, spread a breath through the back body. Exhale, soften belly, jaw, gums. Inhale, walk back up onto your hands. Sit onto your left hip and straighten your right leg out in front of you. Again, you can take the left leg foot to inner thigh or swing the left leg around for half of Virasana. Take your hands back behind you. Inhale, lift your hips up, tuck tailbone as you exhale, and recline all the way down onto elbows or onto the back body. It's absolutely okay if you choose a different pose than you did on the first side. The right and left sides of the body need different stuff. So modify accordingly, especially so that you're working in a way that feels good. Spread the breath through the core. Use your breath as a diagnostic tool to feel out if there's places that you're holding tension. As you exhale, can you relax in space a little bit more, inviting a free flow of energy through the whole body? Inhale, big breath, spread the sides of the waist all the way up to the sides of the ribs and the armpits. Exhale, plant the hands and press yourself all the way up. Inhale, rise to seated. Exhale to take the left leg either into a cross-legged seat, left leg in front, or left leg on top into half lotus. Let's twist. Take either the left hand back behind you on the floor or wrap it behind your back and bind on your foot. Exhale, take right hand across the body to left knee. Inhale, lift the crown of your head as if each vertebra could lift off of the ones underneath of it. Exhale, soften through the sides of your neck, the skin around your ears, the low belly relaxing as well. Grow a little taller here. Exhale, maybe there's a bit more twist through the core. Next, inhale, come back through to center. And as you exhale, move towards your forward bend. Now again, you're welcome to stay up on the hands, or as you exhale, walk the hands forward, maybe sliding down onto forearms. Now, right now, breathe in a way that feels really good, and that might mean that your breath is very deep and full and expressive. Might also mean that your breath is a little softer and mellower. That's okay. Take one more intentional breath with a quality of your choice. Exhale, release. Rise all the way back up, inhale. Straighten your legs out in front of you, and as you exhale, forward bend into Paschimottanasana. And then climb on up, take a couple circles through the legs, and lay all the way down onto your back. Happy baby pose. With your hands, catch the outer edges of your thighs, your ankles, or the outer edges of your feet. Draw the knees down towards the armpits. Inhale, spread your back body against the floor and actually feel that area open. Exhale, relax pelvic floor, relax teeth, relax the space behind your eyes. Take any last movements here that you'd like, rocking side to side. And then release for Shavasana. You can extend the legs straight out along your mat, or bring the soles of your feet together and knees wide for Baddha Konasana, Supta Baddha Konasana. Land in your final rest and take one last big inhale. Spread low belly, sides of waist and lower back. Exhale, take a sigh, let go. And really allow yourself to soften here, receiving all of the benefits of your practice. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Reawaken your body. Maybe adding a nice long stretch of the arms overhead. Inhale, reach long through fingertips. Exhale to bring the knees in and hug them in towards your chest. Roll all the way over onto your right side one more time. Press your hands down into the floor. Rise all the way up to seated. And just take a few breaths here to pause. Breathe deeply and feel the effects of this short practice. What's changed? What felt good? Bring your hands together at your heart center. Take a deep inhale. Exhale out the mouth. Bow forwards. Thank you all so much for letting me guide you. Namaste.